football season. You've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC Conference champion. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the UAB Blazers, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Blazers offense comes on the field to open this game. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
The Blazers will crank up the tempo.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Thompson. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Play action here on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Blazers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
So the Memphis Tigers offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit in the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he finds the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. And here's the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid game. Well short of the 1st down marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Blazers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides down, will avoid the tackle. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Blazers will line up to boot it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the returner will be brought down. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. Kirk, Memphis has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. His defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And there's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Blazers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looks right for a quick completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And that run produces a decent gain. No huddle now for the offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Came back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Blazers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Evanson. Got space, looking to score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Maryland. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Here's the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
keeping it on the ground here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big 1st down. Now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Blazers offense retakes the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and
he's going to float this one to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And the quarterback keeps it here.
Oh, the read option here. The quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
The Blazers will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Running it back, it's Maryland. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they can do here. There's time to run a few plays, perhaps get into field goal range. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off over there. What a play. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this 1st half. that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, talk about an exciting first half. But then again, what else might you expect here in the AAC Championship game?
And the Blazers will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now
a sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys have been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Running past the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And the Blazers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Memphis. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's Evanson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Come to the line for second down and very short now. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running down and go quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the line.
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Blazers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Handoff to the single back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. And now the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here comes the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Memphis has the lead here. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. You make the tackle, but the game moves. 28. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Blazers offense retakes the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. It's a 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense smothers it for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fielded at the 25. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him. He's sacked.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
That's reeled in. It's Evanson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Evanson. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Blazers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it deep. And it's caught inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan.
Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they get to call themselves champions of the AAC. That's a major goal realized, but now we have to see if the committee is going to reward this championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of BA Sports College Football.